because people have become mercenary. They are no longer focused on the development and the progress of the youth. The system itself is against the youth. When people tell you, oh, the youth are going to take over, not with these two parties, so these two parties, they are all corrupt from bottom to bottom. Even this system under Buhari, from Buhari down, they are all corrupt because they go into office through corrupt system. And I remind you, I'm not just trying to overnight it. You all remember the way 26 million from the bank for the primary, thinking that that the change is coming about is going to change system. Did he change it? So on 2019 again, it go on that system. How can you even pay 26 million for party nomination? I want to tell you, it won't be corrupt. It's impossible. The same thing with the senators, the same thing with the legislators. We are complaining that the salaries of the senators are too much. It changes. Oh, there are too many airplanes. I'm going to reduce them. Did you reduce them? The salaries of senators were they reduced? When he attempted to do, the senators so, okay, you can't do this. We have to sell our houses before you come here. That is why it is still on. Because you should be asking yourself, somebody who saw the evil in the system before he came in, and he said he was going to change it, and he did nothing about it when he had the chance. And as a matter of fact, that corruption is worse under his regime. So that's why the battle is for you. When I am talking and emphasizing about the question of the structuring of the country, it is to create and enable atmosphere. Until the country is structured, you have no chance. Anywhere in this country, no youth has a chance because this system is a corrupt system. That corrupt system must be changed for young men and progressive people to take place. When they Papa, this one they have a principle. Send us back to the constitution you met us. The constitution we had during independence. You can't deny that is constitution. And I have challenged him that the constitution Balewa, Saldana, Awolowo, Azikiwe agreed to, that is what we want to go back to. Are you more Fulani than Saldana? Are you more intelligent than Saldana? I've said it several times. There is not answered. And I have challenged Adesina and Garba Shehu, who can defend any nonsense from the presidency. They can't deny it. I have also challenged him that way. I have no quarrel with Buhari. Myself and the Babadi, we campaigned for him in 2007. I said it. They have not denied it. Why? He would say he was going to do structuring. The same thing. This man who says he's an honest and straightforward man promised Pastor Bakari, when he was running for him as a running mate, to do structuring, not to do. Even under this constitution, which Tinubu stupidly and foolishly agree with him, on knowing that there is no compatible thing between his antecedent and that of the CPC. How can Tinubu there from claim to be a footprint of Shifaulo to have any contact with CPC? What connects them? The same thing he promised. The structure. Go and look at the APC manifesto. What has happened? Even when they won the election in 2018, they set up Buhari El-Rufai committee, recommended the structuring. Yeah, I'm saying all this when I say Buhari has no intention. All those who are talking about structuring, no. It's not the same thing because he has his own agenda, and I've said it. And they are not denied it. If they are denied it, what is the problem? Everybody say we want structure. Everybody say we want structure, the country will break. And he has not come out to come and defend the stand. But don't worry. All your fears, they are not founded. For this reason, for that reason, just pretend as if nothing there. He sat down there, these Fulani husband, killing, raping, abducting from the middle belt down to the south. He pretended he didn't know. And when Autumn went to him, Mr. President, I know those who are probably burning my house when they had about 70-something people killed in Makurdi. He went to him. You are the chief security officer of the state. They wrote to me, wrote to me that they are coming and that the land in Makurdi their own and that they are going to take it. He went to him, wrote a letter to him. He said, go and make friends with your neighbors. That is the man now telling us, oh, I'm going to beef up security. I'm going to, just deceiving you. He will keep you talking until another election. That's what they have done now. And I've been warning the people, both APC and PDP, to do restructuring. When they want to keep us quiet, that's why they say they are doing revision the National Assembly. After the National Assembly do revision of a fraudulent constitution, the National Assembly itself is a product of the fraudulent constitution we are in. I've said it. It's under this constitution that it came in. Under the provision of that constitution. How can it be fair enough to say the foundation which is fraudulent she now review that position? It's impossible. It is not honest. It's not sincere.
Yes, sir. Did you ever think Nigeria can get to this point?
Never. That is why people like me, next month I will be 93. I'm not a happy man. Because this is what I fought for when I was at your age. When I was a student in London, carrying placard, self-government for Nigeria, independent for Nigeria, we had the dream that this country can do better than the colonialists. And she have not demonstrated it during the 1950 to 59. But what are we having now? All the progress made during the First Republic, when the country was invited back to federalism, they are gone. There was competition. Awolowo built Filibadi Stadium, Ahmadu Bello built Ahmadu Bello Stadium. There was University, Awolowo about University, he built Ahmadu Bello. There was competition. Okpara continued the progress in this. What are we having now? All the states now are just beggar states. Going to Abuja with their time to distribute the wealth of the South and give them pittance and they take the majority. They contribute penny and they take 1,000. Those who contribute 1,000, they give them half a penny. That is injustice under this constitution. Don't let anybody deceive you. And until that constitution is changed, everybody in the South is under slavery. So, I'll be very happy if you continue the fight, because I read your papers. Bring it out. I know they harass you by saying if you publish fake news, they never define what is fake news. They have to decide it themselves. Those are all the elements of dictatorship in the country. Element of lack of freedom.
So I want to ask, what does the Yoruba people, what do they want?
What?
The Yoruba people, what do they want?
We don't want anything that is structuring of the country. I know what you mean by saying, because there is a clamor for Oduduwa. I say, yes, that is the last resort. Get it clear. To be together as a united country is what it pays us. And I have maybe challenged well that I have invested in the United Country more than himself. From the First Republic in the 50s on to the Second Republic in 1979, I spent 1 year in Maiduguri, where you have Boko Haram now, under the platform of the EPN, to campaign for the EPN. My party then had a candidate there called Paul Bassi. He died a few months ago. He was a member of the 2014 Constitutional Conference. To show you that we wanted these countries to be united. And in the First Republic, we are the only party that had representation in all the assemblies of the country. Note this, I'm saying it for anybody to challenge us. Neither the SNC nor the NPC had the national spread that we had, but the propaganda was the action was sectional. And what do I mean? It's not a question of boasting like a fool. We are the government in the Western region. We are the opposition in the East, led by SG Koku. We are the opposition in the North, led by Alaji Maestro. These are all things the record. So the we are the opposition in the center, led by SL Akitola. How can the party, any organization be more national? That none of them, the SSC is confined to the East, MPC is confined to the North. We are the only one. Why are we able to spread? We are able to spread because the principle of federalism, which we have been preaching for the minorities, we preach for the minorities in the North and the East. That is why we had our support. If you go into the record, all the areas in the East and the North where we want are the minority areas. So the question of restructuring now is not new. Just under this one too, it's not new. We told Absalam to do this restructuring before he leaves. He says he wants to be on. Ask him. He said, when you get there, you do it. I said, it's not that easy. Now, those who now remember now, at that time, we didn't want to contest the election. And in fairness to Absalam, the Alliance for the Democracy wouldn't have been registered, but for Absalam, I want this on record. The way they tightened everything there was against us. It was he, to his credit, who said, if you don't register the Alliance for Democracy, then the country is not one. But why? Because it was loaded against the South. So I'm warning again, I might be around, I might have gone, which is possible. I don't know why I'm spending this exercise. They are trying, they will divide you as they are dividing the South now. And I tell you how. Because I want it to be on record. Because I am a realist. I'm a job there tomorrow. But you said the man said it. Now, they tell you we are going to give the South presidency, and they are deceiving the West through Tinubu that they are going to give you the presidency. No, that's what they say. No, follow me. They are deceiving him. Buhari is deceiving Tinubu, thinking that we hand over to him. Why? I will tell you. He's promising Tinubu, and he's aiding Fayemi. He's bringing up the deputy leader. He's bringing in the former governor of Ogun State, Amosu. Let them challenge all this. And I'm saying it publicly. Even if Tinubu contests the APC primary, he will fail. They have already organized all that against him. That is why I feel sorry for him. That they call him a political strategist. And he can't see all this, what do you call it, this, what I would say, all these holes, they have gone around him. All the followers is true to form the APC. Are they with him now? Is that me with him? It's rational with him. Except he's deceiving himself. I even understand that the people want to contest. Where are we? And you can know that, you can see that. That is when that's to show when they go to the west. Even the whole south. That is why they debate to Jonathan. They say, oh, why don't you come? You know, they spend a long time support. It's all lie. You see, while you are distributing yourself in the south, you have their candidates. Not it, just sit down. I continue to say, I may not be around. But I can be, but God can be grateful to me to be around because very there. They will now pick a candidate up and they say it's an election. And there they are now already saying rotation is not in the constitution of the APC. That is the economy. But they know if we do restructuring, we will constitutionalize how we are going to be rotating the thing. I have made mention and I have told the Igbo people too. I don't want you to be president out of sufferance. I want you to be president as a constitutional right. Is that right? How can we claim that we want to have a united country and a significant section of the country is deprived to achieve the highest position in the country? Is that fair? Is that unity? Can we have peace under such a circumstance? We cannot. So that is my stand. My support for the East irrevocably is not because I love any one of them. It's a matter of principle. If you are sincere about keeping this country together, all the federating units must be satisfied that we are under a constitution that we all agree to and that is acceptable in every one of us.